Well, here we go, episode number 13. We are finishing up season number 5 with the Cumberland Bulldogs, and we are 6-4, so already bowl eligible, but we have much bigger fish to fry right now, and that is namely getting into the Sun Belt Conference Championship game. One more win should do that for us, but we got to go to James Madison here. We do have the big advantage on paper here. Their impact players, an 86 speed wide receiver. I hope we can slow them down. But there's the conference standings there. Us and Arkansas State look to be on our way to a clash. We play Coastal Carolina, so we could get some help and get locked in as well. If not, then the next game, our final game of the regular season, is going to essentially become a playoff game for us. Oh, don't want to do that. No. Do want to play the game here. Still playing the moments. Jim, you can go with those. Let's go with the gold pants, white tops for this one. Off to the home of the Dukes here in James Madison. They're 5-5, so looking to get to bowl eligibility. Of course, we're trying to make sure we're going to the Sun Belt Conference Championship game. Could still host that game as well. The Dukes rocking the white lids, the purple jerseys, and the white pants this evening. They take the home field for the final time here in 2029. A good crowd on hand as they take on the Cumberland Bulldogs, sporting the white lids, white jerseys with the navy blue numbers and the gold pants. And we are ready for football here at JMU on the Steve Nash's Cousins Sports Network, and we get the ball first. 63 degrees, but a little bit of wind here in Harrisonburg. John Small comes out in the flex bone to start things off. Opening handoff to Booth. Big hole up the middle and out onto the midfield logo. Marked down at the 41 and a gain of 16 on the opening play. Small lines up again. Two receivers stacked to the left. Flanker to his left. It's a sweep to the fullback. And this time Booth gets a couple yards out to the left side. Called a gain of 3 up to the 44. Bunch trips to the left here for Small. First time in the pistol. 2nd and 7. One receiver by himself to the right. It's Veal. Quarterback keeper pitch out. Tongue brings it in, trying to get to the edge. Spins forward and gains maybe a yard to the 45. Does make it a 3rd and manageable here for the Bulldogs on their opening possession. The bunch now to the right side of the line. Back to pass. Throws. Tongue open, but out of his reach. Out on the left sideline. Let's be bold here. The Bulldogs lining up to go for it in their own territory. Small does take the snap. Throws, it's caught, and Bruce has the first down to the 45 of JMU. They'll stick with the shotgun here. 2 receivers each side. Dugan's the running back. He takes the handoff, his first touch tonight. Good run behind the left guard. Dances inside the 40 down to the 39. Second and 4, first down marker right at the 35. Flex bone here for Small. One flanker, one receiver each side. Left side flanker in motion. It's a sweep out to Hatchett, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Good job by the Dukes defense there. Able to cut him off before he could turn upfield. 3rd and 4, and if they already went for it once, this certainly feels like 4-down territory. Dugan's in motion out of the flex bone. Sweep out to him, trying to get past the defender. He does. He's got the first down inside the 30 and down to the 25 out to the left side.
He's brought down at the 25-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Another 3rd down conversion there for the Bulldogs. They've eaten up the opening 2.5 minutes here out of the pistol. Bunch trips to the right. Hand off, Hatchett, cut back, and there's a hole there for about 5 yards down to the 20. Pistol formation, 3 receivers, 2 out to the right, flanker to the left side. Booth, the tailback, play action to him. Throw out, Dugans makes the catch inside the 20 and reaches, gets about half of what Cumberland needs, and it makes it a 3rd and 3. Small change in the play. Everybody packed in here on this 3rd and 3 from the right hash mark. At the 18, have to get to the JMU 15. It's a play action, throw man wide open, and it's a Kelge inside the 10. 1st and goal for the Bulldogs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Small under center. 1st and goal from the 6. Flex bone. Flanker and 2 receivers off to the right. It's a handoff to Booth, who breaks through 1 tackle. Should have been tackled for a loss, but gets back to the line of scrimmage. Zach Hodges, the one that came right through and stopped that play. Man in motion, it's the flanker before the snap. Pitch out to Hatchett, and Hatchett's going to lose yards all the way back to the 10. And JMU trying to hold strong here and keep Cumberland out of the end zone and force the field goal attempt. Out of the shotgun, Small, play action. Hit as he throws, and he's dropped. And it's going to have to be a field goal attempt here from the young freshman. Mateo Orlando, good. Nearly missed it at the left upright. It does just find its way home, and it's 3-0. Cumberland pays off that opening drive, but JMU marching all the way down to the 14 on their opening possession. Crow in the shotgun. Gadish to his right in the shotgun. Back to pass, throws the out route. Man wide open, but a good tackle on the edge. It's 2nd and 7 from the 10-yard line. Dukes with a touchdown can take the early lead, already in a field goal range to tie it. Under pressure here, and Crow gets grabbed. And it's a sack. A loss of 6. It'll be 3rd down. Cumberland trying to force at worst the tie. Man in motion before the snap. It is a handoff, and nothing doing there. Another loss. So a bit of conceding there from JMU, and now they'll have to try the field goal from 36 yards in the left hash mark, but it's good. So both teams, a long drive, but can't get into the end zone. In the final minute here of the first quarter, we're tied at 3. Oh, we did not hold on to the ball very long, and they are right back where they were. Got it. Shotgun trips out to the left here for James Madison. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Off the right hash mark. Throw on the slant route. Caught. Touchdown. And the Dukes take the lead. We have 3rd down here. Oop. Throw over the middle. Zakowicz can't hold it in on the fingertips. And now JMU is driving again. Defense, what are we doing, fellas? Crow barking out the orders here. He's got trips out to the right again. 4 receiver set. Throws the dump off on 3rd and 4, and they convert. First down. First and 10 from the 14 again. 2 tight ends in this time. Handoff. And Gadish gets nothing. Dallas Guthrie able to get home there on that one. Brings up a 3rd and forever.
On the ready.
First down marker all the way down at the 4-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Crow back to pass. Throws it as he's about to get hit. Incomplete, out of bounds, and it'll be another field goal attempt. This time from 39 yards to make it a 10-point game. Oh, it's blocked. Cumberland able to get to it, and they're on the football. So it stays a 7-point game. And with 42 seconds left, we're in the red zone. Chance to tie it up here before the break. A sweep to Dugans, and he's going to get there. The play that works so well for Cumberland. The sweep out to the left, scores again. And we're tied at 10 into the second half. And, of course, they're right down again.
Ready up.
Read option here. Crow, quarterback keeper, gets maybe a yard. It's 2nd and goal from the 5. Handoff up the middle. And Gadash is stopped at the 3. So they continue to inch closer. Handoff on the stretch play, and Cumberland trying to stop it. They do. A loss back to the 7-yard line. A tough angle here from 24 yards out. But it's good, and James Madison retakes the lead. 3 minutes gone here in the second half. Duke's back on top. Ooh, do we risk this? Small, and the Bulldogs lining up to go for it. They do snap it, and Booth right up the middle. Well, let's go ahead and keep playing this drive then.
With the carry, tackle is made near the 48-yard line. And first down for the offense.
3.5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Cumberland down by 3. Man in motion out of the flex bone, and Tweedley now in, and he's got a decent carry into Duke's territory down to the 45, gain of 4. Second and 6 from the midfield logo. Pitch to Tweedley here on the triple option. He gets a couple. Not sure if it would have made a difference there. if Small keeps that one. I think a couple yards is about what that play was going to get. Out of the pistol here on third down. Throws, and it's Winbush with the catch and moving the chains out to the left side.
He runs out of bounds at the 33. First down for the offense.
First and 10 from the James Madison 33, left hash mark out of the pistol. And it's a handoff to Hatchett, who's hit in the backfield and dropped. And Prince Tongue out blocking, comes up, shaken up. And he'll have to leave the field here. So second and 13, back at the 36. Hatchett in motion for the left side flanker position. Gets a sweep out and nothing doing. Third down. Not sure they're quite at Mateo Orlando's range here. Would have to get a few yards, you would think. The snap, back to pass. Throws, waits on the long slant, and Pettis can't bring it into the traffic. I guess we're going to send Orlando out there. Into the wind. I don't feel all that great about this. But we're always greening them. Oh, it's good. From 54 yards out, it's a tie ball game. Didn't think that was going in, but it works. Oh, I didn't want to kick off. That's fine. We'll pin them. Oh, yeah, not even getting to the 15-yard line. Tie ball game here, 13-all late in the third quarter. And we've got the football here in field goal range, especially with the wind at our back. It's 3rd and 4 here for Cumberland. Clock running. They can take it down to 3 minutes before they snap it. Tie ball game here. They can move the chains. They can really start holding on to the football for a game-winning field goal. Closer to expiration time, and it's wide open for Small. He takes it, slides down at about the 20. And let's go ahead and keep it.
Gain of 8. Good enough for a first down.
See if JMU wants to take their timeouts here as we approach the 2-minute timeout. Tweedley gets the handoff. Big gain up the middle. And that will take us to the 2-minute timeout. By the way, if you're watching along here, you can catch up on the previous episodes on the YouTube page. Ready. 2 minutes to play. 2nd and 4. Hand off to Tweedley again, up the middle and at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal. And James Madison is not taking a timeout yet.
First down for the offense.
They're going to have to start taking them. Down under 90 seconds to go. And off to Booth, and now James Madison will burn that first timeout. Small goes under center, 2 receivers out to the left, flanker left side. The flanker attach it in motion. Sweep out to him, he spins back inside, still gonna lose a couple. And it is 3rd down and long. And if you're Cumberland, I think you have to just settle for the field goal here, make them use that final timeout. Handoff. And of course, Frederick Blow gets hurt, so they don't have to use that timeout. What a joke. Oh, I thought we missed it. He's had a couple of close ones tonight, but Orlando puts it through. And now we just got to keep James Madison out of field goal range. And we will get to 7-4 and likely punch our ticket to the Sun Belt Championship. I say that likely, like we don't have to play Coastal Carolina, and if they're within a game of us, tie goes to the winner. Uh-oh, screenplay here that's working really well all the way out to the 40. And a good start for JMU. They have all their timeouts. Or they have one timeout, excuse me. 64 seconds left. Having a scramble here. Crow just throws it away. Throw the flag. That's intentional grounding. Over the head of Coach Pop Warner there, watching from the sideline. Hoping to will Cumberland to their first Division I conference title in 126 years. Crow gets it. Wanted to tuck it and go, but the pocket collapsed. It is 3rd and long with 47 seconds left. They hold the timeout. Blitz comes in again, and the corner gets there. Joel Dog. 4th down. This is the ball game. The launch down the left side, tipped away, and Cumberland's going to win. A kneel down for John Small, and that's all she wrote. Cumberland with the late field goal. Another defensive scrum, but they win it 16-13, and they are 7-4, and still just one loss, 6-1 in conference, and they may be heading for the title game. Crow, we held him to 142 yards passing. He didn't do anything rushing, but Gatish got 112 yards. For us, it was Booth. We didn't have great stats here. 8 for 17, 80 yards for John Small. But we did enough, and it's a win. On to the final game of the regular season. The Chanticleers. We're going to Myrtle Beach, baby. No golf trip for us. No golfing. This is business. Oh, we're getting a commitment. Isaac Isaacs. Yes, from Spring, Texas. Another defensive back. We were in a close battle there with Arkansas State, but he's made the right choice. And he's coming to us. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, yeah, this is the 4-star. I thought this was Rockwell. I was like, there's no way. This makes sense. These teams saw we were sitting and waiting, and they're like, hold on now. So I don't blame Wade Turner here. We'll keep the 50 points. I think we're pretty good on where we want to be for a lot of our recruits. So I'm not too panicked. Let's see any of the guys. Whiteheart, we probably should throw the 50 at. Oh, we do jump to the top with Mallory there with those 50 points. Yeah, let's give Whiteheart the 50. He's in the closest battle right now. Let's check the conference standings here. Chanticleers, 61s across the board. Artie Phoenix, their running back, 84 speed, 80 overall. And we're locked in, so this game doesn't really matter in terms of what happens. It will be us and Arkansas State in the conference championship game. So we will get the Red Wolves coming up in a couple of weeks. On paper, we are better than them. They did beat Boston College by 10. Wow. And then they've got Troy here, so that's a good matchup for them. Two strong matchups, Troy and Coastal, that are going to come up just short. But nothing any of them can do. We will get to play for a conference championship. Take a look at the top 25. I don't think it's still going to show me the bracket. I think it's still broken. It's still broken. I haven't been able to look at that once in this dynasty. Is that a common thing? Did they fix that in 27? So Georgia number 1, Michigan both still undefeated, North Carolina at 3, Ole Miss, Miami and Auburn fighting for the bye, Texas Tech, Penn State, Missouri, Oregon, LSU just ahead of UCLA. Oh no, UCLA's in, excuse me. They're 12th. Utah, the first team on the outside, Texas, Notre Dame, Oklahoma State, Stanford, no respect for the Cardinal, 11-0. They're going to play in their Pac-12 championship game and still no respect. Notre Dame Indiana gets smoked by Oregon, so they just dropped out with their chance. But let's play this final game of the regular season. Going to Old Myrtle Beach. Oh, I do like the white face mask. I don't like the white logo. Let's go that for them. Should we go the triple mismatch? Have we worn our traditional roads once? Well, regular season finale, good time as any. Two bull-bound teams here in the final game of Sun Belt play. Coastal Carolina coming up short in their last game keeps them away from having a chance to sneak into the Sun Belt Championship. Cumberland knows Arkansas State awaits them. Looking for a good tune-up here and trying to keep momentum on their side. Senior night for the Chanticleers. They're ready to take the field. Teal lids tonight, black jerseys, white pants. A beautiful Saturday night here on the Carolina coast. Cumberland in their chrome dome gold lids, the white jerseys and the blue pants. 7-4 on the season, 6-1. Coastal 6-5, and trying to finish above 500 in league play. And it is the Cumberland Bulldogs that get the football first this evening. 66 degrees, some wind coming off the ocean here in Myrtle Beach. Small under center, hand off to Booth right away, and the fullback up across the 35, gain of 7. Second and 3. Flex bone out to the right, flanker, 2 receivers. Small brings Dugans in motion, sweep out left to him, and trying to make a move at the line again. They'll say he's just short, and it's a 3rd down. Coastal knows what's coming, a couple of nose tackles right on the line. Flanker in motion, but Booth still moves the chain just enough.
On the play. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
They don't ask by how much, just how you move the chains here in football. Flanker in motion from the right side. Dugans does get the handoff, dives up the middle. And across the 40-yard line, they'll call it a gain of 3.
4th down at the 42. Brings up 2nd down.
Second and 7, ball on the left hash mark from their own 42-yard line. Hand off to Tweedley in for the first time tonight, and the spell fullback gains a yard up the middle. Third down and 6. Tongue by himself out to the left. Bunch close to the line on the right. Small takes the pistol snap. Throws. Winbush is open, and he dropped it. Would have been short of the line of the gain anyway, and the Chanticleers will force a stop. Uzoma ready to boot it away. Angles it to the far sideline. And it's caught at the 20 on the run. Good return of a dozen here for the Chanticleers. And they'll have the football for the first time tonight. And we've got the ball back at their 29, so we like to see that. 3rd and 4. In the pistol formation for Small, he's got all 4 receiver options out to the right. It's a play action. Small gonna have to just tuck it and go. He's up the sideline. He got the first down. The Chanticleers, they're kind of just jogging at him with about 4 guys. And he's able to get the first down.
At the 17-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
Triple option here, pitch out to Dugans. He's inside the 15 and works his way to the 10-yard line. Good gain on first down, and Ben Hurt is hurt for Coastal. He was the one that tried to make the tackle there. .244 to go, first quarter, no score. 2nd and 3 from the 10-yard line. Hand off, and Booth slips through the middle. 1st and goal down to the 5.
Pick up of 5. And first down for the offense.
1st and goal. 2.5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Small barking out the orders out of the flex bone. Hand off, and Booth in, untouched. Touchdown, Cumberland.
Touchdown. Number 23 in the end zone.
And the extra point is up and good from Orlando. And Cumberland strikes first on an 8-play drive. Took 2.5 minutes. They lead 7-0 into the 2nd quarter. Okay. We'll kick it.
On the field goal.
Orlando with a kick right down the middle. And it's a 10-0 lead for Cumberland. Trying to make it easy here on their final night of the regular season. Look at that, we've got the football here with 2 minutes. Can try to take a commanding 17-0 lead. If we can get into the end zone, even 13-0 will feel good. Flanker in motion, hand off to Booth up the middle. Big game for Booth already. He's into Chanticleer territory, up near 50 yards. And he gains 13 there down to the 42. Pistol formation here for Small. Takes the snap. Throw, man open over the middle. It's Field. Nice spin here and close to the first down. Could have been wrapped up for a gain of a couple. Instead, turns it into a gain of 9.5.
2nd down coming up.
2nd and inches, 90 seconds left to play. Cumberland with all 3 timeouts. Hand off to Dugans up the middle. He moves the chains inside the 30.
Running back with the carry. He's tackled at the 28-yard line.
Sticking with the flex bone, 1 receiver each side, tight end left side, the flanker to quarterback's right. Small drops back to pass. Waiting for man to get open, and it's caught by Veal out to the left, but tackled right away. Gain of a handful. Down to a minute to play. Cumberland still doesn't feel like they're in a rush with all 3 timeouts. Hand off to Tweedley, and he's down to the 20. Small barking out the orders with 44 seconds left. Hands it off, and Tweedley moves the chains, and now they'll take a timeout. It's a good sign we're to the closing plays of the first half, and we still haven't had to make our adjustments on our shotgun formations. Haven't had to use them. First and 10, 39 seconds left for Cumberland. Small in the shotgun, drops back to pass. Throws, man open, and it's Bruce, and he's out of bounds near the marker. They say first down at the 6, gain of 10. 33 seconds left, and at least 3 chances here for Cumberland to get it in. Option here, Dugans has it, breaks the tackle, he's in, touchdown Cumberland. And the Bulldogs up 16-0 here in the opening half. If they're the ones that have to go on the road, this is a good sign. They're rooting for Troy so that they'd be the #1 seed, as Coastal, we went for 2 there as well. Third and 7 here for Cumberland, late stages of the third quarter. Small, back to pass. Throws, and Dugans makes the catch, and no gain. Oops. Oh, we got the football again. At least we're in field goal range now. Let's try that play again. The safety valve thing flashed. I was like, oh, maybe he'll do something good, and it did nothing. Small, back to pass. Oh, man, wide open. It's caught by Bruce on the run down to the 10-yard line. And Cumberland looking to put this thing away here in the opening minute of the fourth quarter. Feels like almost every win has to be by the skin of their teeth. But they have controlled this game from the onset. Small with a hard count here. 2 receivers to his left. Flanker to his left. Ball on the left hash mark. Hatchett goes in motion before the snap. Sweep out to him. He's forced to cut it back, and he's going to lose 3 back to the 14. Cumberland can work some clock here. Up by 11. Field goal in their back pocket. Can get a first down at the 1-yard line. Out of the flex bone, handoff up the middle to Tweedley. The fullback breaks off the first tackle, but only gains a couple. It will be 3rd and 11. Small takes the pistol snap. Throws, and it's knocked down over the middle. And now Chuck Hatchett down after the play. So he's shanking up. The kick is good. It's 21-7, Cumberland. Oh. Once again, I meant to go to the Super Sim, but that's okay. I don't think he's bringing it out. Oh, he is. Foolish. Did they fix that in the new game? Does the computer know the kickoff rules? Because they sure haven't in the first 2 games. You could take a fair catch there and bring it to the 25 for free. Here we go, 4th down from the 24-yard line, 4th and 1. Ball game right here for the Chanticleers. Have to keep the drive alive. Oh, they run the option. A little bit out of the Cumberland playbook, and a good gain inside the 15. We forced them into another 4th down, this time from the 6.
On the set. Come on, set.
Out of the shotgun. Read option again. Throw to the end zone, and where's our guy looking? And that's pride, too. Just completely misplayed it. So the Chanticleers stay alive. Couple of first downs, though, and it's over. 3:26 to play. 1 receiver each side, tight end to the left here, flanker to the right in the flex bone for Small. Hand off to Tweedley up the middle. And he's got 5 yards to start the final drive Cumberland's hoping here tonight. Is Booth hurt? No, get him in there. Oh, late pitch out here to Hatchett, and Hatchett gets back to the 30-yard line, and now Coastal takes a timeout. It is 3rd and 5 here. Chanticleer is trying to get the football back. Throw to Tongue, and he catches it, but he's well short. And they're going to have to punt the football here to Coastal and give them a chance. Uzoma, good kick here. Covered by Dog, and it bounces past the return man all the way down. Don't touch it. I'm trying to let the clock run. Chanticleers have to go 90 yards to try and tie things up here. Can Greer lead the game-tying drive? Phoenix to his right. Throws, and they start off with a slam out, ball loose. It's on the turf, and Garnes has it. Cumberland comes away with the football. The safety right there. Ball came loose. They were reaching for extra yards. Didn't need to do so. And a big mistake there for Coastal is probably going to cost them the game. Only one timeout for the Chanticleers. A first down will end it. Hand off to Booth. And that'll force that timeout. Second down. Even a field goal here would ice it for Cumberland. Small. Quarterback keeper, and that'll keep the clock churning all the way down to the 2-minute warning. Do they risk putting the ball in the air here? First down will end it. Small takes the snap, throws, man open out to the left. How about a touchdown for Breeze? And that'll end it for Cumberland. Fourth down and 3. Chanticleers, their final chance. The snap by Greer. Throws it down the right sideline, and it's tipped away by Pride. And that will end it. So an 8-4 regular season record, a 7-1 mark in Sun Belt play. And the Cumberland Bulldogs will play for their first major college football title in 126 years. They will get Arkansas State next week. Pretty dominating performance here from Cumberland. Coastal hung around late, but a wire-to-wire victory. And it ends up 2 touchdowns the difference. Oh, it was Gear. I thought there's no way it's just Gear when I look at the back of his jersey. He did have 2 touchdown passes. Their running game, yeah, did nothing. Phoenix held at 27 yards. Our rushing game, Booth had 45. Tweedley just kind of kept things moving forward. Dugans had a good game. And Small, 8 for 11 passing, 68 yards and a touchdown. That's an option QB stat line right there. Smart with the football. Necessary pass yards. Now we got a chance for a conference title and get ourselves out of the Sun Belt Conference. Took a couple years more than I thought. And Tyshawn Willis sets the single-season sack record. Good for him. Good for him. Oh, man, do we have to scroll all the way through and find Cumberland on here? Why wouldn't they just make your school the top option? So he's got to have 18 at least, because Kamari Moore had 17 as our record. Of course, we've not broken a lot of the Georgia State ones. Oh, those are career. 13 this season, so he could also still get the career one because we got 2 more games to play here in the 2029 campaign. Best season so far. Hopefully should help with the guys that came to us that we're hoping for a little bit better coach prestige. So that's good. Let's see if we can get any more guys locked into the program. I think we have a bye week here. So Whiteheart, we have jumped back into first. Both those guys with proximity to home. We may give them a visit week 1 of the offseason. But there we go. We do take on Arkansas State, and it looks like they are also 7-1, so we're going to their place. We've got the bye week here. And Turner, we're still there with Texas. Maybe they'll forget about him in the offseason. Does not like our pro potential or our conference prestige. Our championship contender at B+, though. So that's good. Rockwell so close to committing. Jewell. Evanson. And look at that. Whiteheart, we've jumped out in front. Wren, we're close to committing. So I don't want to change anything there. We're where we want to be. Let's go ahead to the next week. And yes, we got a commitment from Heath Wren. We get another commitment, Matthew Evanson. Oh, look at this. It's raining commits. Jamison Jewell, big week, getting 3 guys. Huge. Ooh, and we got our contract extended. Look at that. 5-year contract, yes. We're staying here in Lebanon, Tennessee. Still only have a set of goal of winning 4 games, so we're doing all right. 1 more win, we'll have our best season here, whether it is in the conference championship or the bowl game. Could still get to 10 wins as well. So Arkansas State, pretty close to us on paper. Better than most of the teams we've seen. 71s across the board. Charles Salgado, their quarterback. Wait a minute, it says we're number 1. Why are we going on the road here? All right, well, now we've got a lot of points to throw at, guys. So let's get Manu Canada locked in. Yeah, let's go with Bernard Dansby, too. I've been wanting to get one of these wide receivers on the books there because we don't have a very deep wide receiver room. Oh, we do have Roth, who's 6'4". Uh-oh. Well, that's where 50 of the points have got to go. Emmett Agude. Whiteheart, everyone's still right there. Liberty's starting to make a move here on David Bickley as well. And Illinois is getting into the race here for Percy Mallory. But we do have Wren, the 6'3", 310-pound. And then we got the Jewell and Evanson. So Matthew Evanson, 6'5", 293 is a right tackle and coming in as a gem player. So that'll be nice. Hopefully, elite dev trade there. we just wasted points here trying to go after Wade Turner and hoping that they forget about him. Yeah, we'll keep it on Dansby. I don't think anyone's going to chase the other big 6'4" guys, so I think we're okay there. But here we go. We got a chance in the conference championship game against Arkansas State. They'll go with their homes. I say we get to go with our homes too. All right, let's go blue unitard here. The black versus the blue. I got a dang fly on my ceiling here. It's trying to get away from me. Well, we're at the waterfall here at Arkansas State. Allison Field. And it plays host to the 2029 Sun Belt Championship. It's a monsoon here, so the elements will play a factor. And the Cumberland Bulldogs take the field. 1903, the last time they won a major conference championship at the top level of football. Can today be the day? And we get the football first to set the tone. 54 degrees. Not too bad on the wind front despite the rain. Pretty much straight down. As Cumberland rocks the all-blue uniforms today, Arkansas State in the all-black. The flex bone. Handoff, Booth, first down. Gains about 5 up to the 30. Both teams 7-1 in conference play. Arkansas State going for their 10th win of the season. Man in motion, it's Dugans out to the left. The sweep turns up field, should have the first down. And they say move those chains.
That's a first down for the offense.
First and 10. Booth under center, one receiver each side. Flanker to his left. Back to pass. Throws to Kells, wide open, turns upfield. He's at the 50 and just into Arkansas State territory. Well, hey, Arkansas State, we've competed with them with a couple of recruits. They've got some good signees. Rizzo there, an athlete. Wonder what they got him playing, but he's a top 600 recruit. Good get for them. Flexbone here for Small. He's got one receiver each side. Packed in tight, one flanker each side. It's the left one in motion. Hatchett gets the handoff out to the right side, inside the 44, and a good first down gain. Second and 6. Opening minute and a half gone here. Red Wolf Stadium packed here for this conference championship. Handoff to Booth up the middle. Bounces off his own lineman deep into Red Wolves territory and a big gain. First down inside the 30.
First down for the offense.
Coach Pop Warner couldn't have scripted this first drive any better. They have marched right down the field. Sticking with the flex bone. Small under center. Back to pass. Dumps it off over the middle. Field turns upfield. Another first down inside the 15, down near the 12.
Complete to the wideout. Gain of 16. Good enough.
Big play after big play. First and 10 from the Arkansas State 12-yard line, left hash mark. Dugan's in motion, left side flanker. Pitch out to him, trying to get out to the edge, and good stop. And finally, the Red Wolves with a positive defensive play. Tracy Clay on the outside says no, no. It is second and 15 after the loss. Shotgun, trips out to the left for Small. Field by himself to the right. Trying to set up the screen pass here. Breeze trying to get to the outside, but he's wrapped up for a loss. Disastrous last couple of plays here for Cumberland after such a good start. 3rd and forever. And John Small hit as he throws. Incomplete, and they'll have to settle for the field goal. Mateo Orlando, and the true freshman, continues his excellent campaign. It is good from 38. Cumberland strikes first. Oh, but Arkansas State goes right down the field. Didn't even give us a chance, but we're in the red zone again. Final plays of the first quarter. Hand off to Booth, and he's got a couple. It'll be a 3rd down to start the second quarter. Cumberland goes right down the field, but stalls out, kicks a field goal. Arkansas State down the field on their first possession. They cash in a touchdown, and they lead a quarter of the way through, 7-3. You're watching the Sun Belt Conference Championship here in the 2029 season on the Steve Nash's Cousins Sports Network. It's a 3rd and 3 from the right hash mark. The teams have switched sides here at Centennial Bank Stadium. The rain continues to fall. Out of the flex bone, sweep out to the left. Dugan's trying to get the first down, and he stopped short. But I think Cumberland's going to keep it on the field and go for this. And they will keep the offense out there. Oh, and we got movement up front. And it's Sean Bobo, the left guard that flinched. And that'll change the plans here, and it's a field goal attempt for the second time. And Orlando, 2 for 2. But Arkansas State maintains the 1-point advantage at 7-6. Opening minute here in the second quarter. Late into the first half, we've got the football clock running. Got to think on our toes. 3rd down, half minute to play. The snap, throw, man open over the middle. It's a Kelsch, and a timeout taken. We'll take over here.
Gain of 14. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
I don't have chew clock on, do I? No. Okay. Just making sure. It is 1st and 10 for Cumberland. 2 timeouts here, trying to take the lead to go into the locker room. Arkansas State gets the second half kickoff. Bruce with a catch, and he's got a 1st down, and we'll take that timeout. Don't need to let more time go away. First and 10 from the 22-yard line. 24 seconds to go before halftime. Bruce, the slot man in motion from the right. Play action. Throw, man open. Pettis there, makes the catch. Not sure if he was out of bounds. They're going to run up to the line. Oh, it is running. They got to snap it here. 15 seconds left. Handoff. Dugan's looking for a way in. Nope. Do they risk it here? Ten seconds left. This is a decision here. Throw out to the side. Caught. Touchdown. Cumberland scores. It's Lincoln, the freshman. And their first trip to the end zone was 7 seconds left before the break. Dante Lincoln takes the sweep. Good job by Small. Knew he was going to get hit. Delivers it on target. And back to the lead for the Cumberland Bulldogs. And they're going to try to make it a 7-point game here heading into the locker room. Dugan's in motion. They give him the sweep attempt. Gets around the edge. He's there. 7-point lead for Cumberland. And that'll take us to halftime into the second half. Their first drive. Salgado in the shotgun. Right hash mark. 2 receivers each side. Third down snap under pressure. It's complete. Receiver caught. Oh, did he get the line of the game? They say yes, he reached the 40. Another third down here, 3rd and 5. Salgado for the right hash mark again. Fajardo, the running back to his right. Under pressure, hit as he throws, incomplete. And Cumberland gets the stop. And then we do nothing with the football. 3rd and 5 from midfield. Salgado takes the shotgun snap, hit right away. It's a wounded duck, was trying to throw the long streak and go for broke. But Cumberland has the football. Man, we've done nothing in the second half with the football. They're at the 38, try to keep them out of field goal range. Salgado with another shotgun opportunity here on 3rd down. Quick throw, but it's short. It's short. And now decision time. And they're keeping the offense out there here. Going for a conference championship. It's win or bust tonight. Salgado, 2 flankers ahead of him here in the pistol. Man in motion out to the right from the backfield, comes back in. It's a handoff, stretch play, and it's not going to work. Gaiachuk comes right through for the tackle. Man, an inept second half offense from Cumberland has allowed Arkansas State to stay right there. 3:17 to play, 1st and 10 from their own 19. Hit as he throws, intercepted! Alunga Baselele. And the transfer may have just sealed the conference championship. Arkansas State has to get the football back. Cumberland with a score will end it. Head off, Booth right up the middle. 1st down. He's up to 75 yards on the day.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
See if Arkansas State starts to use the timeouts after this snap. Hand off to Booth again. Another big gain, and they will use the timeout. Second and 1. Goal line formation here for Cumberland. They run the counter, and Dugans has the 1st down. They'll take the timeout with 2:27 to go.
Timeout, Arkansas State.
.227 to play. 1 final timeout for Arkansas State. Booth has it, and he moves the pile forward a yard, and that will bring out the final timeout. Nothing Arkansas State can do now. They're at the mercy of the clock. If it's not a touchdown, it's a 2-minute timeout here. Hand off Dugans. And that's what we'll have. Arkansas State, they're staying loud here. But even a field goal is pretty detrimental at this point. Hand off Tweedley, and he gets stuffed. And they'll have to settle for the field goal. So Mateo Orlando, who's 2 for 2 today, he's been busy the last couple of weeks. Not a lot of touchdowns for Cumberland, but it's been winning football. Defense has been great. And they're going to let this clock go all the way down as far as they can. It'll be inside a minute 20. Coach Pop Warner on the sideline there, standing next to the official, watching the play clock. And then they'll send Mateo out there for the 23-yarder dead on. And the timeout called with 1:19 to play. Cumberland can almost taste it. And the freshman up and good. 10-point lead with 1:16 to go. And that's going to do it. The Cumberland Bulldogs are the Sun Belt champions. Their first major conference football title in 126 years. Coach Pop Warner has built this program from nothing in half a decade. John Small didn't even have his job at the start of the season. But the injury to Alex Mansk, and he has played terrific here all season. And shown why Cumberland should probably put their faith in him the next couple of years. But that Sun Belt trophy is coming home to Lebanon, Tennessee. 17-7, your final. And it's bowling time. Salgado did nothing in the passing game. Small, 8 for 13 again, 78 yards and a touchdown. We love that stat line from him. Dugan's 56 yards on the ground. Booth, 85. Stinks we only get 1 year with Connor Booth. Would love to have him for more. He's been a big difference for us. As a Couch, we had that big catch with him at the start of the game. Pretty balanced from the receivers there. How about that? A Sun Belt Conference championship. And we got a chance to win 10 games this season. There it is, the Sun Belt champions. That trophy going in the case. And hopefully some of our recruits that's what we've won so far. The Sun Belt, the New Orleans Bowl, and the Ray Guy for having the most putting yards from Matthew York in our first season. We've come a long way from there. And now it's time to see our bowl bid. Where are we going? First commitment's Zach Rockwell, yes, from Pearland, Texas. And how about that? Alunga Baselele with that big interception. Gets the defensive player of the game. Oh, we do not know. Oh, this is Army-Navy week, of course. Of course, of course. Let's take a look at the conference championships. If it'll let us. Maybe. There we go. So it was Missouri State. Look at that. Beat New Mexico State. They have become a top 25 program. Stanford does complete the undefeated season. Let them in the playoffs, you cowards. Let them in the playoffs. Let us play them. UTEP gets blown out by UNLV. UNLV 13-0. Actually, they may be the ones that get that 12th seed. It's going to be Buffalo beating Western Michigan in the MAC. And the Big 12, Texas Tech all over Utah. So I think they get kind of the sympathy 12 there. Georgia beats Ole Miss. Georgia's still undefeated. Michigan loses the last 2 games, including the Big Ten title game, to Oregon. So Oregon's going to get the bye. Battle for the bye here. Miami takes it over North Carolina. And then Memphis beats East Carolina for the American Championship. And we may be heading that way after this season. But time to see who we get in the bowls. But first, Manu Canada. He's making his commitment to us. We're quickly approaching level 17. Lewis McGlinchey, the Heisman Trophy winner from UNLV. All right, and we get Miami University, the Red Hawks, and the 68 Ventures Bowl. We get to go to Mobile, Alabama. What a treat for winning the Sun Belt. Let's just take a look at the job offers. I know we just signed a contract. Head coach at Navy. That's the best we can do? Well, hey, they see that we're running the option, and maybe Navy wants to return to tradition there a little bit. Our staff, oh, they both got 3 years remaining, so we're just kind of with them. They've been fine. Ratings aren't great, but they've been fine. And so we're going to have LSU versus UCLA in the playoffs. Texas versus Missouri. Again, it does not let us look at the bracket. How long do I let this thing sit and see? We're not in the playoffs. So what does it matter to us? When we get in the playoffs, this is going to be a little bit annoying. Hey, there it finally popped up. Look at that. You just had to wait for 30 seconds. So, okay, Texas Tech versus North Carolina. UCLA versus LSU. Stanford against Ole Miss. And then Texas against Missouri with Auburn, Georgia, Oregon, and Miami as the 4 byes. But for us, I didn't even look. Well, it'll tell us the overalls here. Okay, on paper, we are better. Do we have anybody hurt? Why did we drop? 77. Ah, man, one more week. Oh, man, we lost Damian Blizzard. 10 weeks to a broken tailbone. Well, he's probably going to get the red shirt, yeah. And then Durante Spear, dislocated hip, and Steven Garnes. When did that happen? Garnes had that fumble recovery right at the end of the game. Okay, well, that'll make sense on why we're hurting. So, some younger guys will get a chance here to play in the bowl game. Miami going to go with their traditional homes. We'll go with our traditional homes. It's a bowl game. I think both teams should be allowed to wear their home colors. Are they? They're not the MAC champions. We're conference champions, okay? They didn't even make their championship game. This is peanuts to us. See if we can get our second bowl win. We will be leaving the Sun Belt behind. We have conquered that conference. And so we'll be heading to deeper waters in conference play in 2030. For the 68 Ventures Bowl here in Mobile, Alabama. The Cumberland Bulldogs looking for their second bowl win as a program. Beat FIU convincingly 2 years ago. And looking to do the same here against the Red Hawks of Miami. Hannick Whitney Stadium, the sign here for this season finale. Great crowd on hand. Both schools have shown up. And they're going to let us have the football first. 57 degrees. Happy holidays here from us and the Steve Nash's Cousins Sports Network. Bulldogs going to open it up. Booth in his final game in a Bulldog uniform with a good carry up the middle. We'll have to look at his season stats. I should have looked at that earlier. I don't know if we've got him up to 1,000 yards. Got to be close, right? He's consistently been 75 plus. Out of the flex bone here, handoff. Dugan's in motion before the snap, maybe gains a yard. Cumberland trying to avoid an opening 3 and out here. Need to gain 2 yards, and Small won't get it. Red Hawks were ready for that option.
Number 13, on to punt it away.
Uzoma, good kick here. And fair catch called. Miami will have the football for the first time tonight. Nolan James, the running back, the focal point of their offense. See if Cumberland can slow him down. Well, we got the ball right back. Well, whoever we have at fullback, hopefully they can keep making this play work. Because Booth has just been terrific. Well, I say that, and we get a yard that time. Not so terrific. Second and 9 here for Cumberland. John Small under center. Still has another 2 years of eligibility after this ball game. Hoping to keep him in Lebanon. They have to throw it short. Dugans breaks the tackle, and outfield throws a block for him, and it turns into a good gain across the 35 and near the 40.
Gain of 17 on the play.
17-yard gain on the pass. Could have been a loss. Redhawks couldn't make the tackle. Sweep out to the left to Booth, and he reaches forward, gains a couple. There's a Red Hawk injured on the play. 2nd and 8. 5:30 to play. No score here in the first quarter. Option out to the left side. Small fumbles it, and Dugan's able to get back to it. Nearly a big turnover there to start things off for Miami. And another 3rd and long here for Cumberland. Oh, they got a man wide open down the left sideline. Tongue tipped away. After one first down, it's another punt here. Uzoma gets his leg into it. And this time it bounces past the return man all the way inside the 10, down to the 5. And a good pin there. Scoreless into the second quarter, and now finally Miami threatening. Down to our 15-yard line with a 1st and 10. Johnson barking out the orders here. Under pressure, able to get the pass off, and a completion of 5 yards down to the 10. Ilunga Basali playing at middle linebacker for the injured Blizzard, but he's banged up too. Handoff here, nothing doing. And the stop on the line. It is 3rd and 5 from the 10-yard line. Redhawks don't want to settle for the field goal. They hand it off here, but that will not get it as Joel Ruggs is shaken up. He made that great play on 2nd down, but now he's holding his right quad as he walks to the sideline. It'll be a field goal attempt for Joey Anelli from the left hash mark. 25-yarder. And Miami has the first points tonight. That's wild. We're playing at South Alabama Stadium. What a great trip. Hey, you get to go to a conference foe stadium. Thanks. That's why we're getting out of the Sun Belt. The disrespect. Empty set here, 3rd and short. Under pressure, throws to nowhere in particular. Johnson getting hit as he throws. Guthrie the one to run him down. Only 2 minutes. Ball on the right hash mark, first down marker at the 41-yard line. Minute 52 to play here in the opening half. Throws to Kelge, has it, first down. Let's just keep it moving here. Pettis in motion before the snap, faking the pop pass to him. Small rolls out, tucks it, gets up the sideline, and a good gain down at the 30-yard line and out of bounds. Gain of 8, 2nd and 2. 92 seconds to play. Field goal ties it up. Touchdown gives them their first lead, but Small sack. And back to start. It's a loss of 8. And it's 3rd and 10. The snap. Throw, running back open. Dugans has the catch, and he's out of bounds at the 25, first down. Good thing this is last game. My voice is getting a little raspy here. Trips out to the right. Small, the option play. Keeps it himself, goes forward, and a gain of 6. Roll out here, and he rolls right out into pressure. Hit as he throws. Tongue was open, but it doesn't matter. I did not realize that was a rollout play, to be honest. Field goal will tie it right now, but Cumberland would like to keep this drive going. They still have all 3 timeouts. Over the middle, Pettis has the first down, turns upfield inside the 10, breaks a tackle, and he's down to the 5, and Miami will take a timeout. Interesting decision there. Interesting. Under center for Small, flanker in motion. It's a pitch, and Hatchett can celebrate into the end zone. Touchdown, Cumberland. And they take the lead here. 48 seconds left. Orlando makes it the full 7. 18-play, 90-yard drive. That's option football. Third and 7 here with 9 seconds left. No timeouts for Miami. And Johnson is sacked. And that'll end the first half. No way they're going to let them get this play off, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. To the locker rooms. Cumberland leads the 68 Ventures Bowl 7-3 after 1 half of play here on the Steve Nash's Cousins Sports Network. We have held them to 8 rushing yards. Look at that balance. 65 pass, 65 rushing. 5 third down conversions. And a little bit more possession for us. The one scored, Chuck Hatchett, from just a handful of yards out. Final half of football here in the 2029 season for both these squads. Miami trying to keep this opening second half drive alive. Cumberland trying to force a field goal. Johnson back to pass, throws, man open wide on the seam, touchdown Miami. Uh-oh.
Okay, ready?
They're looking to score again. Shotgun for Johnson. Read option, hand off, nothing doing there. Nolan James upended for a yard loss, but that's one of the few plays so far tonight that Cumberland's been able to contain him. Should be on his way to a 100-yard game tonight. Quarterback keeper this time on the option, and it breaks free, and Johnson knocked down at the goal line. DeMarcus Leach saves the touchdown, but it may just be a matter of time. And a formality here, and Miami looking to go up by 2 scores. Hand off, and they're in. All right, guys, what's going on? We can't do anything right now. This keeps happening. We just fall apart in the second half.
Get set, get set.
Oh, we're breaking that play up. Nothing doing. Redfield comes in. And the big man, true freshman, has had a really good year. Especially with Kamari Moore injured. Another quarterback keeper. Oh, Johnson gets body slammed at the 11-yard line. It is 3rd and basically goal here from the 11-yard line. The throw out, caught. Looked like he stepped out of bounds, so they'll finally tackle him at the 5-yard line. It will be a field goal attempt. From the left hash mark, it's good. And Miami extends the lead to 13. Fourth down here for Cumberland, risking it on their own 42-yard line to try to keep it alive, and Booth won't get there. Got to keep him out of field goal range. 3rd and 8. Johnson barking out the orders with 5:06 to play. Hit as he throws, it's bounced around and tipped away, and Cumberland gets the much-needed stop. And we got another 4th down. Well, Small's gotten beat up. It seems like this game, he's a little shaken up. Back to pass, and Sakelj, no, he didn't hold on to it. Oh, my goodness. This is ridiculous. We've done nothing offensively in the second half. The screen pass and nothing doing. And we got to just play this out. If we're going to have any chance. Daly waiting back. The boot to the far sideline, out of bounds at the 18. And that's where Cumberland gets the football. Down by 13, 3:42 to go. Got to wake up the offense. It's been bad here in the second half. And it's incomplete. Dugans can't hold on through the contact. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong here for Cumberland in the second half. Pettis starts to go in motion. They keep him over there. Pitch out to Dugans. Tries to get around the first man. Gains 2. It's 3rd down already. Four down territory from here on out for Cumberland. It's been that already here in the quarter. Pettis makes the catch, and it's 4th and 2. Pistol formation for Small, 3 minutes left. We waited way too long, and oh, we caught it. What a break. Small running the guys up to the line. They got to go quick. 2:50 to play. Still need 2 scores. Small hit. Nobody really open yet either. Just had to get rid of it. It's 2nd and 10, 2:46 to go. The rollout, and Small's going to keep it himself. Tries to spin away, and they'll hurry up to the line here. Small takes the snap. 3rd down here, has a man open. Throws high, and it's knocked away. Was trying to get it to Winbush. Fourth and 2 again, 2:22 to play. Cumberland with all 3 timeouts. Back to pass, throw, and Pettis keeps the game alive. They'll run up to the line, try to get one more snap here before the 2-minute warning. Small takes the snap. Throws it to the inside here, and it's intercepted. And that should do it. And Miami is going to beat the Sun Belt champions. Bobo makes the tackle all the way out at the 40. Well, unfortunately, we will not get the bowl game in the 10th win. Disappointing end of the season with Miami, the 20-7 victory. We just did nothing in the second half with the football. Hey, Johnson had 161 yards. James does get his 100 with 122. Booth held to 41, Small 20, Hatchett 24, Dugan's only 7 yards. Ted for 23, 111 yards, and the interception. Had to take that chance there. Not the end of the regular season we wanted. But still a successful season. We get to move on from the Sun Belt finally. Our coach prestige can't still be D+. No. Come on now. Jason, a bunch of numbers. Yeah, you guys are an organization now with this stream booth thing, huh? Interesting. Not the .com. I like the sneakiness and the cheekiness of separating the two. I've always said that. Appreciate that ingenuity in the chat. Getting around the old bots myself. All right, let's take a look at our season stats. And for John Small, 1,400 yards passing, 8 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, if we can remove some of those interceptions, but 58% completion. And then Mansky was 5 for 10 in that first game and then got hurt. But John Small did enough to keep the job. Booth comes up just short of 1,000 yards rushing for us, 962. Dugan's right at 500. Hatchett, 318. Small with 174. Just 2 touchdowns for Booth, too, really. Dugan's with 7. Larry Tweedley cleaning up touchdowns with 4 of them. And then Stephen Breeze, we had that touchdown. Receiving-wise, it does end up being Veal, our leading receiver in terms of yards. He and Pettis both with 22 receptions. Pettis with 2 touchdowns. Veal did not have any. But, yeah, kind of what we expect from our receiving core. Tackling-wise, Savka in his first year with us. The transfer that we got from Delaware. He had a big season tackling. 58 tackles. Willis had 24 tackles for loss. Finishes with 15 sacks in his lone season with us. Pride with 4 interceptions in his final year with us. Blizzard got injured there. We'll see if they give him the red shirt because he still played in 10 games, so I don't think so. Guthrie had a good year for us. 12 tackles for loss, 4.5 sacks. Herrick in his one season with us, 6 sacks. Plugging him in up front. Gaiachuk had a decent season with 2.5 sacks. And we'll see how some of these guys develop and who else we can bring in here. Make sure none of our staff's gotten stolen away. Nope, Waller and Dustin are staying. And now let's take a look at the college football. No, we didn't want to look at the top 25, no. I guess we can see the scores here. North Carolina beats Texas Tech. Ole Miss holds on against Stanford. Missouri loses, so UCLA, Texas moving on. Those are your final 8. What job offers? Let's just see. We're not moving, but let's just see. Ooh, head coach. They just beat us in a bowl game. They're like, hey, we want that guy that we just lost to. Virginia Tech. That'd be similar to what we're at now, but we're going to see this through to the end with Cumberland. Go ahead and sim to the next couple of weeks here and get to the offseason. It'll be Miami and Ole Miss and Auburn, UCLA. That move on to the Final Four. Come on, give me some more love on the coach prestige. That better update at the end of the season. And now we're at the national championship, and it's Miami versus UCLA. UCLA's been a bit of a surprise. I don't know if that's common in the sim, but there's a couple times they've been there at the end. Who wins the national title? As we get to make our level jump. Hey, coach stability up to an A. Finally. Coach prestige up to a C+. Orlando, don't leave us on coach prestige, my man. Hey, we're up to a 2-star as well. We got promoted finally with that conference championship. So it is Miami, 29-24. Lou Hernandez has his second title. The second in 5 years for the Hurricanes. And I think we'll just hold on to those 10 points. And we're ready to get into the offseason here. And then I'll do the player upgrades behind the scenes and all that stuff because I like to do the individual, but I don't think that's the most fun thing to watch. All right, players leaving. Come on. Stay with us, boys. Oh, Sam Garnes for pro potential. Orlando, come on. We got 6 persuasions here. Zimmons, Bobo. Bobo, I promise you if you stay, the conference prestige is about to get better. And then these guys, yeah, they could be okay. McLeon might be the one we're looking to keep here. If we can get one of our quarterbacks. We got to try Sam Garnes. Nope. Come on. No, Mateo. We may go right back after him. Zimmons, no. All right, Sean. Hey, your willingness to stay is going to be rewarded here, my friend, in just a matter of time. Stamer. No. Do we go after Morrow? Or do we go after McLeod? I think we got to go after McLeod. Because, again, conference prestige, my friend, no. Demarius, I promise you it'll pay off. But, man, 1 for 6, not great. I got to look into the coaching tree and see where that It's got to be in here, right? Persuasions, yeah. Program builder. Win 5 playoff games. We are nowhere close. I'm hoping it's 1 playoff appearance, 4 wins, and then we're done with this, to be honest. So we lose quite a bit. We're going to have to go get some quarterbacks in the transfer portal. Don't worry, the conference prestige is gonna be okay. Did we get anybody drafted? We get DeMarcus Leach, goes in the 5th round, so our 3rd draft pick that we've had. Let's take a look at the roster, what we got going right now. So QB, Manska's gone. We got 2 QBs on the roster. What are we, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors heading into the 2026 season? So we're going to have to fix that. We lose Booth, but running back, we're good. Fullback, we're good. Receiver, we're good. Tight end, we're okay. Offensive line, I think we're going to be pretty good still. We lose Huff, but we got Sal's back. Lose Houston, but we got Stokes. So, offensive line, we're looking pretty good. We lose Moore. We got Ruggs back. North hopefully takes a step up, or Potts. Some of these guys. Herrick we lose. Gaiachuk should be in the 80s. Same with Bost. We lose Laney. We lose these 2. We got Blizzard back. We, of course, lose Willis, so we should probably look at some linebackers. Could use some defensive backs. Yeah, all of a sudden, safety doesn't look as great. Thank goodness we got Viscano, but we may go right back and see if Orlando's interested and see if we can convince him to not be foolish. All right, we got 13 spots. Spending 30 points here to oh, he likes championship contender. That's right. Gonna show him our. Oh no, we're attending a team meeting for championship contender. And we'll just see. If Texas jumps ahead on him, we won't worry about Wade Turner anymore. Dansby, we're ahead. Gomez, we're slightly ahead. Oh man, Whiteheart now we're in a battle still. Hit him with the proximity to home. Lyles, we can go playing style. Oh, and now with Bickley, it's close. Same with Mallory. Oh, we got competing there. So we'll let him use one for week 2. Oh, he hasn't even reached his top 5. Oops. Well, who else can we bring on a visit to get locked in? Of course, forgot him. Proximity to home and a complimentary. All right, now let's take a look at the transfer portal. See who wants to come be a defending Sun Belt champion Bulldog. Running back we don't need. A little free safety freshman. from Colorado wanting to come back home. Darren Spillman, yes. Okay, if they're a running back like this, well, he's a junior, though. Yeah, some of these guys not going to do much for us. Gideon Adibaware, I feel like we looked at him a few years ago. Maybe I'm crazy. Alex Monk, only a freshman. Likes Coach Prestige. Let's try him. Let's get to the needs first. So let's see any other free safeties. We got Applewhite, who we just played against. Oh, we got Greg Calloway from USC. Ranked 245. I like that. Cornerbacks. Sophomore. Want younger guys if we can. But usually the older guys are the ones that are ranked better. Yeah, if Georgia offers him, not happening. Ooh, Ezekiel Casa from West Virginia. Let's try to get him. He's only 5'8". 6'3" freshman at corner. And Riggs. Let's try to get Emmanuel Riggs. Oh, yeah, we could use some linebackers as well, even though it's not saying it's a need. Oh, Josh Mount as a sophomore, ranked 172. A lot of these guys like that we're championship contenders. Let's see what the outside linebackers look like. Roland Blevins. Jesse Costello from Texas A&M. Could steal Fabian Cherry as a freshman. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and try to take him away from Georgia Tech. What kind of schools are looking at these guys? Parrish, I think we can do better than those schools. I think the juniors, that means that we're only getting 1 year out of them, but that's fine. Kind of a plug and play. We got 5 more players we can target. Still need to look at some offensive linemen. Ooh, Ryan Denmark, yes, let's give him a peek. And Frederick German. Centers, Ben Werner, and then if nobody goes after Jaquez Lee, he'll be our backup option. TJ Haddad, maybe we try him. What year's for it? Nope, Glenn Foster. From Nebraska, that's who we're going after. And then let's look at more quarterbacks because we need to. And then Von Breeze, maybe. Come on. What do we think? Do we go with one of the best guys? He's maybe transferring from Michigan. He was at Middle Tennessee. Let's try, see if we can get the Michigan transfer in. And I did want to look, does Orlando still have us? Would it even let us recruit him? Where is he? We may come back to him. Don't let me forget. All right, I'm going to go to needs scholarship first. And let's get all these guys offered. Well, we could take a look at where we're at class-wise here before we... we're 51st through the regular season, second in the Sun Belt. Did that say Ohio State already had 30 players? Oh, want national rank. Lombardi. Yeah, we're going to have to throw him points. Josh Mount. Let's give him Ezekiel Casa we definitely want. Greg Calloway, yes. And then Glenn Foster, let's throw him 50. German, well, if Georgia decides they want him, they gonna have him. And then like Denmark too. And then Parrish and Monk, let's try 25 to start. And then we'll kick them up if we have to. That gives us 65 to play with. Do we have one more visit for this week? Oh, we already used them. Fabian Cherry, let's give him 25. Werner, 25. And then Roth, 5 to start. And Riggs, 10 to start. And that's what we'll go with here in this first week. Don't think we're going to have any signings this week, to be honest. But I could be wrong. All right, nobody dropped out yet. That's good. Don't worry, we're going to fix that conference prestige. I promise. That'll be an issue of the past. Oh, we got Lombardi already. And Western Michigan. Hey, we're still there. They haven't... Texas, I don't think, is spending points on him. Mount, we take a huge lead. UCF is there with us, with him. Yeah, a lot of these guys we're going to have to battle for. Ooh, Monk, we got to give the... Oh, he's already doing 5th. Championship contender on B+. And throw him the full 50. They're right there with us. Ooh, if we can get him into a visit. We got 2. Coach stability is the 3rd thing he likes. Easy. Dansby still ahead. Lindsay, Gomez. Jerry, we got to give him more points. You don't want to go to the Navy. Those boats are cramped. You're sleeping on a bunk. We treat you nice here in Lebanon. Warner, we jump ahead of everybody. Look at Navy. Riggs, again, same thing. You do not want to be out there on that boat. It's not fun. We take those 5 points back and use it somewhere else. Werner, I think we're good. Nobody else is offered. We can take away the 25 points there. What do we do here? All right, there we go. And we still did not jump there, so we got to try to get him points. He's got his visit. Oh, man. Okay, ready for visit. Bickley, 15 points. We can swing that with Alex Monk. Yes, 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 yes. And then we got one more visit this week we can use. And he would have one. But are there any guys? Yeah, Gomez kind of needs it more. Oh, we can go with coach stability. Get a little team dinner. We got 25 points to spend. Mallory, we're still good. Spillman, we got to throw the final 25 points in, I think. Oh, Middle Tennessee is there too. Well, we're not as confident with some of these guys. Mount, we have to take away the 50 points and use them with other guys. I want to give Spillman the full 50. And, oh yeah, with John Lyles there, all of a sudden, Baylor's like, hey, we like you. Let's get Whitehart the 25 points. I probably should have given him points. I just don't think we can yet. All right, that's what we got to go with here. That's our 675 spent. And we're halfway here through the offseason recruiting. Whitehart, we fall into second. Lombardi, we are ahead. We only have 50 points to spend here to start the week. We got to get Lombardi on his visit. Texas still not recruiting him. Casca, we got to get visited. Playing style. Callaway gets the complimentary with playing style as well. Do we have one more visit for this week? Oh, and Iowa State just jumped us too. Foster, it's a big spend. But we got to do it. Denmark, we've fallen behind. We'll make sure we get him visited. We can get him for the next week. What is he like? Championship contender. That's fine. And Parrish. We can hit him with the playing time. Ah, man. I think we're going to lose out on Alex Monk, but would rather it happen this week. Do I have one more visit I can... We got his visit scheduled. Hey, we can just do full compliments there. Playing style. I think we'll be good. What about these guys? Oh, Mallory, we are just ahead, but they're not recruiting him. I probably should have had Spillman instead. Oops. Well, Cherry, we jumped ahead. Boy, this is a sweat out for a lot of these guys. Yeah, that wasn't the smartest, I think, maybe on my part. Riggs, too. Renault guarantee. Let's get Whiteheart the full 50. And I think we're going to be throwing some random scholarships at guys that have not been offered. I think is what's going to end up happening here in week 4 to try to round out this recruiting class. Let's see what happens. No commits, and Monk is indeed going to Clemson. So that's one open scholarship. We do have 235 points. Hey, Spillman, we moved ahead. That's good. Callaway, let's not mess around. Let's get him. Oh, no. Lombardi, why? It's the glitch already, and now Miami may steal him. Don't do that to us. We moved ahead for Turner. Mount's good. Casa, we're still ahead. Forrester, we got to give him his 50. Don't let him. All right. German, we're ahead. Denmark, dang. Can we hard sell him? We gotta try it. Yeah, come be a team player at Cumberland. Not at Boston College. Dominic Parrish, let's give him his 50 back and get back ahead of Marshall. Can we hard sell him? With an F, I wouldn't risk it. Dansby, we're good. Lindsay, we're good. Gomez, I think we're safe. Diaz, we're good. Roth should be okay. Riggs, I don't know. I was trying to steal Agude here at the last minute. Yeah, we're not getting John Lyles. That's fine. Spillman, we jump back ahead. All right. And we are so close with Whiteheart. We have spent so much time. I just don't think that D- is going to let us hard sell that. But we got 2 scholarship we can go use. Let's see. Do either of these guys have scholarships? They do have offers. All right, here's some guys. Roland Blevins. Ranked 156 from Louisville. Yeah, why don't we do that? As much as I'd like to go get Mateo Orlando. Well, let's see where he's at. Let's see if anyone was smart enough to invite him. Of course, he's going to be right in the middle. Mateo, has anybody offered you? Nope. Come on. Come on back. And then Blevins. Oh, we got 90 points to spend. Okay. Give him 50. Cherry, let's give him his full 50 back. And we'll let Orlando know we miss him. And that we'd like him to come back and be a Cumberland Bulldog because the conference prestige that he's mad about, or was he coach prestige? Either one. It's going to be better, I promise. I wouldn't lie. All right, big signing day. We do get Frederick German. Terry Gay, the middle linebacker. George Gomez. Bernard Dansby. Roth, the big 6'4" guy. Durante, the Collision running back could be our next Booth that we put at fullback. Jesus Diaz. Dakota Lindsay also coming. Percy Mallory, we do get him. And look at that, we get Wade Turner, the 4-star. That's nice. Fabian Cherry commits. Roland Blevins. Josh Mount. Steve Lombardi does commit to us despite the glitch there. Ben Werner. And Mateo, come back home, buddy. It's okay, we get it. You wanted to see grass was greener on the other side. We get Casa, that's big. Denmark, yes. Spillman. A lot of blue. I think we end up with, are we going to end up with 33 guys signed? Whiteheart goes to Middle Tennessee. Man, we do not get him. Callaway goes to Texas State, and Foster goes to Iowa State. So we lost out on 3 guys. Nope, we lost out on Riggs too. All right, so we get 31. Ohio State's still with the best at 268 points. Top 40 recruiting class. We'll take that. All right, let's take a look at position changes. Let's start getting into this and see how the roster is going to look before we get into training. Quarterbacks, we got 3. So Lombardi is going to back up John Small. They're both impacts. We only got 3 quarterbacks on the roster. We've got the athletes we have to move, so let's go to them first. We got Higgins. Well, let's just put him at left edge for now. And we've got Durante. He could also be a rusher or a linebacker. Outside linebacker, possibly. I think we're pretty good at running back for now, so let's do that. And then take a look at our fullback. We're good there. Running back room is good. Dugans and Hatchett 1 more year. Hopefully Stephen Cummings gets some points, but he's only normal to try to get his speed up. Lindsey comes in at just an 81 speed, but impact. And hopefully Lincoln and Breeze here have big off seasons. Wide receivers. Dansby comes in as a 63. Roth as an 83. Both guys we're going to have to get their speed up. Pettis should make another big jump here. Turner is a freshman, already a 72 overall at 84 speed and an impact. So we're going to try to get him on the field. And then Mallory an impact, but he'll have to develop. Offensive line, we got Blow and Boatwright. Bobo, we got Whedon. Bickley comes in as a 66. Wren is a 65. Werner is a transfer freshman, a 71, but an impact. So let him challenge Sal's for the starting job. And Agude is a impact, so he'll be a nice one to develop here over the next couple of years. Stokes and Singletary. And then a Zigbo. Allison over there. Evanson comes in as a 65 right away. Is there anyone we want to really move? What would Werner look at the other ones? How bad are we at the guards? Yeah, Bobo for 1 more year. I think we can move him over to... Let's move into right guard. And then I like that that balance a little bit more. What are these guys? What loses an overall. Oh, he jumps up to a 68 going to right guard. Well, let's do that then. And then that's fine for those guys. The edges. German comes in as a 77 on transfer. Hagen's a 70 right away. So you guys are going to have a big offseason here and make some big jumps. Should we move Potts over to the other one? And then defensive tackle. Denmark comes in as a 77 right away. Sam linebacker, we got Blevins as an 83. Mount comes in as an 81. And Parrish as a 79. Well, if we move Blevins. Oh man, he could play safety too. What's his speed? 85, not quite fast enough to really be safety. But he can be our Mike. So we got some good linebackers here heading into the new season. Like where our defense is going to be at. Kaska's only a normal. Savka hopefully takes a big jump. Same with Dog and Choice. We bring in a bunch of freshmen. Now we got Saban as our best safety. Oof. Safety not as good as I was hoping it'd be. What would Kaska look like at one of those? He jumped to an 80. I think we got to do that. Move him to free safety. Yep. Okay, that's better. And then, welcome back, Orlando. You're still going to have to fight for your spot this season. It was 21 for 22 for us with a 54-yarder. And I think that's what we're going to go with on the positions. And now we will move into Season 6. And let's see. Look at that, Kaska. Jumps up to an impact. Anybody else? Nope, just the one. And we'll see our top players here on the roster. So going in, Dugans will get 23 points. Tung, 42. Guthrie, 24. Blevins, 22. Veal, 27. Mount doesn't really get a lot. Zakelsh gets 30. John Small's going to have 31 points to work with. Lombardi, 26. Casa gets 25. Blow gets 50. Pettis, 59. So I will do the upgrades. We're going to move to a new conference. Hatchett's going to get 37 points. So we're going to have some guys making some big jumps here. That's going to do it for this episode. We have won the Sun Belt. We are done with the Sun Belt. We are moving on. Thanks for watching here. The Cumberland rebuild, and we're on to a new conference in 2030.